I'm asking you a question. Are you taking me to jail?
Yep, swing your feet in.
What are you charging me with?
Sit down, swing your feet in.
What are you charging me with?
Swing your feet in.
What are you charging me with? What the fuck? You gotta tell me what you're charging me with.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abaya Israel, former police officer and former sheriff's deputy. All right, guys, my camera is not working, but I did come across this video that had me furious, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I want to know your thoughts on this one. You know, how would you guys feel if you were arrested, whether legal or illegal? If you were arrested, they take your belongings, your cell phone, your wallet, your money, then finally you're released, but they're holding on to your property. They tell you to come back the next day at 6. You come back, they still keep your property. Tell you to come back the next day at 9. You come back the next day at 9. They still hold on to your property. Tell you have to come back. And then they end up arresting you because you're upset. Let's watch this video. Leave your thoughts down below.
So we can't release anything that went into evidence, even if it's for safekeeping. You have to schedule an appointment with our evidence technician.
Dude, I need my wallet, my phone, my ID.
I don't have access to it. We don't have access to any of that stuff. Once it goes in evidence, the evidence technician.
Evidence for what?
Because it's for safekeeping and all goes into an evidence log.
So how do I live without my phone and my wallet, my ID?
You start by not getting arrested. That's a good start.
Well, that's in the past, so I have to move forward.
Okay, so like I said, none of us have access to those things.
Okay, who has access?
The evidence tech. He's going to be here tomorrow.
What you'll have to do is you'll have to call.
You have to call and schedule an appointment with him.
And you have
Dude.
to schedule an appointment.
I have nothing for the night. My money, my phone, no numbers.
That was in the past, but you made decisions in the past that have gotten you to the point where you're at.
Dude, you guys have my shit. I was released from jail, bailed out. Give me my stuff.
We can't.
You can't. You have to schedule an appointment.
How the fuck is that?
Just explained it. We just explained it. It's Sunday, so only during business hours it's set to be retrieved.
The evidence technician works 9 to 5, Monday through Friday.
So I'll be here at 9 a.m.
Sure.
Yes. Yep.
I don't know if he'll be able to give you your stuff right then. Normally it's on an appointment scheduling basis.
So you can call it.
Well, if he doesn't get here till 9, how can I call and make an appointment till 9?
You can't.
They'll call
Right,
at 9 and make
right.
an appointment.
Call with what? You have my phone,
Show
asshole.
up here at 9.
So show up at 9.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good one.
You guys enjoy this? You know, the police used to help people.
We tried it.
I went to that fucking
I'm
hospital
not
to
getting
get
it.
sober, and then I wake up in jail.
Dude,
charged.
you fucking came at me.
I don't remember anything, dude.
Well, that's not my fucking fault.
I'm not saying it is, but it's your fault that you have my stuff now.
No, it's not.
That's actually your
You can't
fault
leave
and
it
the
there.
decisions you made.
You got arrested. We couldn't leave it there. We have to take it so no one steals it.
Right, you have to take it. So give it to me.
We can't. It's in a locker.
I'm not the evidence tech.
Call
None of
your
us
fucking
are.
supervisor.
He's right
Oh,
there.
perfect.
Let me speak to him.
Okay. He's not going to get it for you either.
Let me speak to him.
Yes, sir.
Dude, I get bailed out of jail, and I have no access to my ID, my phone, my money, nothing. And you're telling me I have to come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. to make an appointment to get my stuff back that you took?
Yes.
What am I supposed to do tonight?
I don't know.
And you don't give a shit.
It's not that I don't give a shit. What option do I have for you? It is our policy. We can't bring bags into the jail for the jail policy. We have to bring them back
That's
here and
fine.
secure the
They're
property.
here. Now give them to me.
It's not how it works, which I've been listening to them describe to you and explain to you.
How does it work?
I'm not an evidence technician. I am a sergeant. These are officers. We are not evidence people. It gets submitted.
Pull them up.
It's not how it works.
Banker's hours?
Leave.
So first, here's the nonsense in this situation. The guy doesn't have a wallet. He doesn't have his ID. He doesn't have any money. He's forced to wander the street if he does not have anywhere to go. And by doing that, another officer is going to come across him, see him wandering the street, probably say he's loitering, prowling. He doesn't have an ID, and he's going to come back to jail anyway, all because they have a silly policy and a silly way of handling getting the belongings back to the people they arrest once they're released.
Leave.
Oh, I'm leaving.
Leave.
You're worthless. You get paid way too much
Leave.
for a
You
shit
can
job.
come back on Monday at 9 a.m.
I will.
and
I'll be
schedule an
here.
appointment. But right now you need to leave.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Right now you need to leave.
Thank you, buddy.
Have a great night, sir.
Go jerk off somewhere else. My dad was a state trooper.
That's great.
And he puts you pieces of shit to shame.
That's great.
You're doing the name a real good service.
People used to help people.
You want to come back over here, you can go to jail. I'm not the one. You dealt with them last night, you can deal with me today.
I don't remember last night. I went to the hospital to get help.
Now it's at this part, the guy is actually walking away, but because he's upset that he's not able to get his belongings, they charge out to the parking lot and they arrest him again, all because he's upset, but he is walking away. Not to mention, this is a public building. He did not have to leave if he did not commit a crime, as we all know.
You arresting me? What did I do now? I came to get my belongings and told the truth. You guys are garbage.
I don't know how many warnings he had to give you.
I was walking away.
Stop trying to move.
Dude,
Stop.
what the fuck? You guys are scumbags. You really live like this and treat people like this. I came to get my fucking belongings. You piece of shit. How do you function without your wallet, your phone, your cash? Huh? I bet you can't. You can get off of me.
No, I'm not
dude.
gonna get off you. It's just, this is what you do, and the second we let you up, you start doing it again. So you're gonna wait.
I just tried to come get my belongings. The lady told me to come back at 6. If she was lying, why did she tell me to make an appointment for tomorrow?
Well, this is
That's her fault, not mine. She said come back at 6. You're fucking stupid liaison. Behind the wall. She told me to come here at 6 to get my stuff.
I understand that, sir, and we explained to you that you needed to make an appointment.
She should have told me that. Don't you think?
I have no idea who you talked to, sir.
The only bitch behind the wall now on the phone.
Chances are he's telling the truth. Most times, shift changes is around 6, maybe 7. My shift change was at 6. So what typically happens when someone in the department, they don't want to deal with the issue, they'll just put it on the next shift. So now she has told this guy to return at 6 o'clock so that he could get his belongings, either because she did not know or she was just trying to, pass the ball to the next shift. Either way, he returns. He still doesn't have his ID, his money, and everything else he needs. So he's upset. This is an arrest for him simply being upset over his belongings.
I understand that, sir, and we explained to you that you needed to make an appointment.
She should have told me that. Don't you think?
I have no idea who you talked to, sir.
The only bitch behind the wall now on the phone.
Well, those are dispatchers, but they're not law enforcement officers.
Oh, now it's another excuse. Pass the buck. Yeah, sure.
It's not passing the buck.
Sure it is. Oh, we don't have evidence. We can't give you your stuff. This and that, everything else.
I don't care. Just put them in a car.
No, I know.
You guys have nothing better to do but fuck with people. You're in a rich town, making too much money, no life.
I think you just have a little too much hatred against the world.
No,
Because you showed up here angry, and guess what? You're going to jail angry.
I came here to get my stuff.
Angry. And guess where that got you? Nowhere.
It would have got me nowhere. It doesn't matter. You told me I'd make an appointment for tomorrow.
I don't know how many cops it needs to tell you to explain to get your stuff back at a scheduled time.
She said 6 o'clock. That's what she told me.
Okay.
You're employed.
Nope. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nope. And what did we tell you? Like 15
You told me tomorrow.
Yep. And you couldn't get that.
And I'm walking away and then you tackle me.
Sure.
Yeah.
nope. You kept turning around.
Oh, fuck you.
You kept stopping.
You're going to repay. It's all right. Every thought, word, and deed is collected by Jesus. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, did you need to hold me down?
Well, yeah, that's why I was.
I don't
right?
think you did.
Roll over.
Can you get up on your own, or do you need help?
Yeah, you guys fucked me all up. For no fun.
Give him this car.
This car? Are you sure? This one? Really?
Are you going to get in there, or are you going to make this
I'm
push
getting
you,
in,
sir?
dipshit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hey, come back tomorrow and this
Hey.
all would have been avoided.
For your cuts or anything, do you want fire rescue?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just pushed my face into the fucking cement
Roll
for
the
no
window
reason.
back up. Roll the window back up. Don't feel like hearing them talk.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. I came here to pick up my shit. Just to be left alone.
I'll just ask your
Okay? He can see them, I can't.
Well, it doesn't look like you can go to the hospital. To be honest with you. What do you? There's no reason to go to the hospital. There's just a couple scratches. There's no reason to go to the hospital. There's just a couple scratches.
So as a paramedic, a EMT, you are not allowed to encourage a person or try to talk them out of going to the hospital. That's not even legal. He was not supposed to tell this guy, well, it's only a couple scratches. You don't need to go to the hospital. You don't know that it may appear as a scratch on the outside, but there's no telling how hard his head was smashed into the ground. Just because it appears as a scratch, it doesn't fully show the full situation. And the truth of the matter is, maybe it was nothing. But as a paramedic, I was trained, you were not, or you never tell a person not to go to the hospispittal.
Yeah, no, it's nothing. I'd like my stuff and be released.
Okay, well then hop back in. That's it.
Where are we going? What are we doing?
Sit back down.
Take a seat.
I'm asking you a question. Are you taking me to jail?
Yep, swing your feet in.
What are you charging me with?
Sit down, swing your feet in.
What are you charging me with?
Swing your feet in.
What are you charging me with? What the fuck? You gotta tell me what you're charging me with.
He got arrested last night for assault Leo when he came one of the officers. We arrested him for multiple things. He came back just now to try to get his stuff from when he was arrested. We explained we couldn't. He refused to leave the property. He refused to leave the property. He refused to leave the property. He resisted us again, so we had to throw him to the ground and wrestle with him. And he just has like some minor, like a little cut here and a cut underneath his shirt. So he just looked and he goes, no, I'm fine. I don't want anything. Not that good. He goes, no, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
So as we hear this officer lie continuously, stating that the man was not leaving the property. Again, it's public property. He should not have to leave the property, but he was actually leaving the property. If he was not leaving the property, why is it that 5 or 6 officers had to all sprint to the parking lot where he was to run him down because he was attempting to leave? You just did not like the words. You did not like his First Amendment right, his freedom of speech, him using that while he was leaving. And that is why he's in handcuffs. And again, you have the EMT here, the firefighter, and you also have the police officer stating that his injuries, they're just minor scratches. You don't know that. You don't know that. You never encourage a patient or a potential patient from going to the hospital. It should always be their choice. Do you feel like you need to go to the hospital? And this is basic training. Long before I became a police officer, I was an EMT, and then I became a paramedic. And then I went into law enforcement. And in EMT basic training, they teach you that. You never tell a patient not to go to the hospital because you never know what's wrong. Okay, but this is one of those examples that we watch all the time. Cops lying, cops are upset because their egos are hurt, and you're not allowed to be upset that they're holding your belongings, not just your belongings, your wallet, your money. And if you don't have anywhere to stay, and I'm not saying that the guy did not have anywhere to stay because I'm not sure. And if I'm not sure, they're not sure. So if he doesn't have anywhere to stay and he doesn't have a wallet or ID or any money, how can he get a hotel room? What is he going to do for the night? You're putting him in a bad situation and ultimately may try to arrest him again for loitering or prowling. So he's trying to get his information, his belongings. He's told to come back at 6. You tell him to come back again. He gets upset. You tell him to leave. He's leaving. He's talking while he's upset. You go arrest him and put him back in the jail. Stuart Florida Police Department. Great job. Ridiculous. Be sure to visit WeThePeopleUniversity.com where you can find our latest YouTube videos, more about myself, why I left the police department, merch, and more. If you have a police encounter that you would like highlighted, visit our website and click the Submit Videos tab. Fill out the video form submission so that we can hold these tyrants accountable. And if you guys still haven't purchased my book, Living in the Royal Tyranny, you can do so at WeThePeopleUniversity.com by clicking digital copy to read it right on your phone, or you can buy the hard copy or the paperback directly from Amazon. Also, be sure to pick up your free ebook to give you tips and tricks on how to deal with cops when you encounter them. And for those of you who are still trying to learn your basic rights, register for our course to learn how to deal with police so that your rights are not violated when you encounter cops. All this and more at WeThePeopleUniversity.com.